Next, stay with us, and Bill O'Reilly in the Miller Time segment tonight. Traveling with Miller around the country is a unique experience. That I can tell you, to quote Donald Trump. And I can also tell you that the D-Man is not happy about the State of the Union at all. Just today, a judge in Baltimore announced a hung jury in the trial of a police officer with the Freddie Gray thing in the back of the van. Again, this is unresolved. Miller joins us now from Southern California. You're looking a little casual, first of all, right now. What's going on?
Billy, I got a clothing deal with the House of Eddie Haskell. And this is from our "You Look Beautiful Today, Mrs. Cleaver" daywear line. What do you think?
You're always spiffy, Miller. And Eddie Haskell, of course, one of the Leave It to Beaver characters that nobody under 50 has ever heard of. but right. Miller and I keep it alive.
Right. Listen, Billy, Beaver is a perennial. Beaver is a perennial.
Okay. Leave It to Beaver is. Okay, now, the debate last night. Did you see any hope for the country in any of those 9 people?
Listen, Billy, I wouldn't vote for any of them except over Hillary. Except for Lindsey Graham, who's like, you know, he's like a varicose Charlie Chris. I get the feeling he's out the door when he gets a chance. And Pataki, who I shared an elevator with once, and he's a creepy, creepy drip. But other than that, I would vote for any of those people over Hillary. To say that Hillary lies like a rug is to forget that during a twister, a regular rug might get airborne periodically. I think she's a serial liar. Better yet, I think she's a breakfast serial liar, in that she starts lying the moment she opens her eyes in the morning. I missed a lot of the debate because I had the option to be waterboarded last night, so I did that instead. Yeah. But when they start pointing out that Trump is insane, I would remind you, sometime in the last fortnight, John Kerry, talking about France, said that at least there was a rationale for the one before that.
Charlie
at least
Hebdo,
there was
right?
a rationale. That's crazy. That's insane to me. Not Trump. That's crazy.
Okay, but look, you and I do these shows, and we go out and we have fun, but at the same time, the overarch is the country's in trouble. Is there anyone you can see that might be able to turn the thing around in your mind?
Charlemagne?
Okay, so we'd have to go way back to French politics in the Middle Ages.
Can we exhume Winston Churchill?
Winston Churchill.
I think any of these guys would be an improvement over Hillary Clinton. But, Billy, you know what I've told you on the road. Everybody says the country's at the edge of the cliff. I don't. You know that. It went over the cliff 2 years ago.
Okay.
I'm just looking to stay frosty. I think the country is in deep, deep trouble. I don't know if anybody can bring it back.
Now, what's a very Miller Christmas? I know you have your annual Christmas special, and I think it's on Netflix or something. But what does Miller do and the Miller clan do on Christmas?
Well, Billy, it's all interwoven with the great state of California. First, we get a huge, very noisy turkey delivered illegally from Mexico. We refer to it as the El Grande Loco Gobbler. So we bring in the turkey illegally across the border. Then I go over to the manger of the endangered Delta smelt, which has shut down all the farming in Central. And then you and I, of course, later in the evening have our Don't Be a Pinhead show in Bethlehem, where I expect to sell a lot of VIPs. But, Billy, I am on Christmas Day, I try to turn my back on the incessant madness of the family of man, and believe me, every day you look and you go, my God, and I try to focus on my family. I just need a day off. The world's gone mad.
We need to have a rest. The next 2 weeks, everybody should take a deep breath, and I agree with Dennis Miller. All right, Miller, Merry Christmas to you, and we are rebranding.
I'm off to Antarctica. Will I see you?
I hope so. I mean, you're coming down the chimney, and I've got the attack dogs waiting for you.
I'm going down to Antarctica, Billy, because I'm doing a benefit show for the Penguins. Ironically, it's semi-formal. I want to see if the ice is as thick as Nancy Pelosi down there. And it'll be nice not to hear a leaf blower for a couple days. Merry Christmas, Officer O'Reilly.
There you go. And Miller and I are looking forward for a fantastic tour next year called Who Wants to Be President? Tickets make great Christmas gifts. And we'll be at the Microsoft Theater in Los Angeles on Saturday, March 12th. Fairfax, Virginia, Saturday, May 7th. Mohegan Sun in Connecticut, Saturday, June 18th. After less than a week on sale, all the shows are about 50% sold out. So get the ultimate Christmas gift, Miller and me in the Who Wants to Be President show live. BillO'Reilly.com. I'll link you right over to the box offices.